So during my childhood, I'd say when I was around 9 to 10 years old, I used to have this small group of friends and we used to play together a lot. Usually there's only three of us, but sometimes there's other kids as well that would join us. So our houses are literally right next to each other, so if I wanted to go and play, I would just walk there, no problem. Most of the time we would play inside, but sometimes we do play outside, playing like tag or football or soccer, as you American call it. Or we just would go and climb a fucking tree. We used to do that a lot, climbing a tree. When we're playing inside, we would either, watch YouTube, play with some toys like Beyblades, Bakugan, or we would just play with my friend's PS2. Now, both of them have one, but I don't, so if I wanted to play any PS2 games, I would need to go to the house. There's quite a few games that we used to play that I remember. Some of them are GTA San Andreas, PES, Pro Evolution Soccer, Need for Speed, Most Wanted, and also Underground 2. I think we play Underground 2 more, if I remember correctly. And another game that we used to play a lot was WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 or maybe 2010. I don't remember. So whenever we played WWE, we would spend hours playing that game, especially during the weekend. We would just create our own character, do the move sets, entrance and all that BS, right? So from that, I think that is when I first started to like or be interested in pro wrestling, especially WWE. And every time I got the chance to, I would go and watch WWE, SmackDown, or Raw, or I think there was another show called Main Event. I think we used to have two TVs in our house. One of them is in the family room, and the other one was in my parents' bedroom. So if someone already watching TV in the family room, I would just go to my parents' bedroom and go and watch WWE because no one else in my family likes WWE. It's just me. So yeah. So I continued to watch WWE until I was like in high school, and after that I kind of just stopped watching WWE regularly, and now I just watch highlights on Instagram or on YouTube. I don't watch the full show anymore. Now, back when I was in high school, it's when I first got my own smartphone. I think I was around 14, 13. I don't remember. Somewhere around that. I got my own smartphone. It wasn't even brand new. It was like my brother's. He bought a new one, so he doesn't need the old one. He just gave it to me. It's not a good phone. I'll be honest. It's really not. It can barely run any games. Well, it can, but after playing any games like for a few minutes, the game would just crash. So I guess it cannot run games. Whatever, right? But I do remember watching YouTube a lot on that phone, listening to musics because I fucking love musics, and also one of the few games that I actually get to play on that phone and actually can run pretty well. It do crash sometimes though, but for the most part it runs well, and it was WWE Supercard. I don't remember when I first started playing it, but yeah, I used to play that game a lot. It's basically a card game where you collect cards, you build your deck, and then you fight other people, mostly bots. But the game is surprisingly free to play friendly, at least at the time when I was playing it. So it's perfect for a student like me that can't afford to buy booster packs to actually enjoy or get to play most of the games. So yeah, you get cards by just playing the game, and the higher your deck tier, there was like tier, so the better your cards, the higher your tier, and the higher your tier, the easier it is to get better cards, basically. But one other way and a better way to get good cards is from playing the events. So there's two events or two types of events. One is a single event, which you can do on your own. You don't need friends, whatever. And the other one is a team event. To play these team events, you need to be in a team, and a team is basically like a clan or a group or whatever, right? I don't have any friends that play the games. None of my friends are really WWE or wrestling fans. There's one of them that I talk about WWE once in a while, but I don't think he played the games. So I don't have any friends that play the game, so I decided to just join a random team that is open to public and also has many members, because the more members you have, the easier it is to complete the events. I tried joining a few teams, but most of them are either inactive and some of them kicked me because my tier isn't that high. But yeah, after a while, I finally joined this one team, which is called Talking Smack, I think. I don't remember the name when I first joined, but at one point the team name was Talking Smack. So the team was ran by this four group of friends, and at first I don't really talk to them. I'm not really a talkative type, believe it or not, unless if I'm close to you, you know. Yeah, I don't really talk to them that much. But after a while, after a while I joined the team. I think they started to like me because I was very, very active during like team events and whatnot, right? And after a while, eventually they asked me to join their Instagram group chat because it was just easier to chat and talk or whatever, right? But at the time, I don't have an Instagram account. I never used Instagram before. So I created one just so I can join their group chat. That is the first time I ever downloaded Instagram, that I ever created an account. So from there, we started to know each other more a little bit, and we would talk about wrestling a lot. Go figure. Like I said, I don't really watch wrestling anymore, but I'm still in that same group. Like, I'm still in that group chat. I don't talk to them that much anymore, since, you know, mostly they still talk about wrestling, and they all are, you know, real life friends. I'm just an outsider. But yeah, I would sometimes I would hop in and talk with them, just some small chats, you know, right? But yeah, there's not much that I can contribute to the conversation most of the times. But I never left it. I never left the group chat. I'm still in. For the longest time, when I first created my first Instagram account, I never posted anything, simply because I don't know what to post. I don't even have any followers besides a few friends and also the four people that I met in the game. That is until I came across an anime page fan. I don't really remember which page it is. I don't remember the name. It's probably dead at this point. Fucking knows. But yeah, that was the first anime fan page that I came across. I think it was from recommended or explore page or whatever. I don't remember. Yeah, at the time, I was really, really into anime, right? I would still watch anime regularly. I would watch seasonals and whatnot. So after I followed that page, obviously more anime page got recommended to me, and I started to follow more and more anime pages. And one day I decided to just post anime content myself because I have this ego that I think, you know, if people can do it, I can do it as well, right? It's not necessarily a healthy thing, right? But, you know, it's just something that I do to please my own ego. Like, yeah, if people can do it, I can do it as well. So yeah, I just start posting anime content myself, and as they say, the rest is history, right? It's kind of crazy to think though that if I never got into WWE, if I never interested in WWE, YukiTraps would probably never existed. I would probably never created this anime page, right? Would I ever use Instagram even if none of this happened? Probably. But, you know, up until that point, when I first used Instagram, I never really had a reason to create an account or to even use Instagram, right? So even if I eventually created one, what are the chances that I would create an anime page? Because at one point, I would start to watch less and less anime. And what's the point of running an anime page if I don't even watch anime, right? Like right now, I don't watch anime anymore. I just read manga, right? Obviously, we would never know. This is all just speculative, right? But in this timeline, right now, the one that we're living in, YukiTraps exists because an idiot was really into WWE and he decided to play a game on his shit phone. Basically, even if none of this happened, I think I would still create a YouTube channel, simply because even before I used Instagram, I used to make YouTube videos and upload them on my old channels. I used to have two different channels. Both of them are dead. Oh, actually, one of them are still alive and all the video is still up, simply because I don't remember the email and also the password for that account. So the channel is forever on the internet. It's still there. You can go and Google it or search it on YouTube and it's still there. I cannot access to it anymore. I cannot do anything about it. But yeah, and the second channel, I completely nuked it. I deleted it. I'm pretty sure. I think. Maybe. Anyway, yeah, I used to upload videos on YouTube even before I used Instagram, so I'm pretty sure I would still create a YouTube channel one way or another.